Hello everyone, let's talk about 6 megatrends to follow at the moment. Now, what are megatrends? Megatrends shape our world for decades at a time. They represent the potential for huge gains if you time them right and make an investment. So they are nothing less than an incredible long-term investment opportunities. Let's get straight to the point. What are these megatrends? Number 1, green energy. The world's biggest economies are all squarely focused on reducing greenhouse gas emission, and renewable energy sources will play a crucial role in achieving their goals. So business and economies all alike are moving away from the fossil fuels to energy generated from a natural and renewable resources such as sunlight, wind, and water. For this category, you can either pick up stocks like SolarEdge, Shiny Solars, or if you do not wish to spend that much of time for research, go with ETF. One is ICLN, Global Clean Energy ETF, with holding more than 6 billion, and it has given 160% return in the last 3 years. Other one is TAN, which is focused on solar energy companies, which has given 275% return in the last 3 years. Number 2, cloud computing. The pandemic has accelerated the shift from on-premises servers to the off-premises cloud across all manner of businesses. There are hard numbers that illustrate that there is an opportunity here. Unidata's Market Insight, for example, is forecasting that the cloud computing-driven digital transformation market will be worth 3.6 trillion by 2026. It's hard to see anyone other than big tech players reaping the rewards, but there could be an opportunity in the smaller growth stocks of this sector. ETF like SKYY gives you a good exposure to stocks that deal with the cloud computing, and it has given return of 106% in the last 3 years. Number 3 in the list is cybersecurity. More and more sensible data is being accessed remotely, which makes keeping all safe and fast-growing market. If you have invested in a cloud computing, you can't reasonably buy into its boom without also buying into cybersecurity boom. Its market growing 15% a year, and it expected to be worth 400 billion by 2026. ETF like CIBR, Nasdaq, cybersecurity ETF is a good way to expose your shell to stocks in a cybersecurity industry, which has given a return of 92% in the last 3 years. Now, before we go into the next one in the list, if you are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe to support the channel. Number 4 in the list is space tourism. I know, you must be thinking that this only for the rich dudes with the millions. But once mass production kicks off, days are not far when the companies like SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, and Blue Origin starts offering tickets which are close to commercial flights cost. And if you could be the first person to propose your partner in a space, that could be a good idea, right? Okay, so for this space, either you pick up individual stocks like SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, or Blue Origin, or you can go with ETF like ARKK, ARK Investment, to get an exposure in this domain, which has given a return of 193% in the last 3 years, making it one of the most popular ETF for the year 2020. Of course, this ETF not only focuses on the space tourism, but it also focuses on other innovation domains, so that could be a good opportunity for you. Number 5 in the list is agriculture technology. United Nations is estimating that we will have to grow 50% more food than we did in 2013 in the next 30 years, when we will need to feed global population of 10 billion people. For this reason, we will need a precision agriculture, the use of technology to increase the efficiency and productivity of our farming techniques. This will set to form an important part of the global push for a higher agricultural yields. It's hard to pronounce that word. Agricultural yields. Yes, that's correct one. Unfortunately, we don't have a specific ETF yet, but there are many companies involved in these mega trends to invest in. Example, Microsoft has a platform to call FarmBeats, which connects the cropper to the cloud. Trimble provide a complete hardware software package for a farm management, including things like autonomous agricultural vehicles. Companies like Deere and Kubota have invested heavily into precision agriculture, so that can be a good opportunity for you. Number 6 in the list is Healthcare 2.0. Digitized healthcare using an apps for consultation and diagnosis has become a more popular during the pandemic. It could be here to stay, like companies Teledoc. But opportunities there are also in the traditional healthcare around, example, diabetes. There are all sort of companies working on a glucose monitoring like Dexcom, Abbott Laboratories, and J&J. So transforming a healthcare, a traditional healthcare, into more digitized version, just like a fintech industry, that could be a good opportunity for you. So these are the 6 trend we should follow for the midterm to a long-term investment. That's it for the today's video. Like, comment or subscribe. Happy investing and peace.